Hi, and welcome back to podcast number. I don't know what number this is going to be because I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, but basically, I just went on a road trip with my friend here. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Piper. Stranger turned friend.
Stranger turned friend. Yeah, we just finished the road trip today. Basically to explain, I mean, if you didn't see the video, basically.
Is this coming out after the video?
Yeah, this will be out after the video probably. So we went on a road trip together. Basically, we were strangers. We didn't know each other at all. We talked like 3 times beforehand. Yeah. And
Nothing.
Yeah, so she was just like, "Do you want to go to a road trip?" And I was basically like, "Yeah." So that's basically what happened.
I mean, it's not more.
Yeah,
it's not much more in depth than that.
Yeah, I mean, you asked me to go to Canada first, but then I didn't have a passport, so.
Went to New Mexico.
We went to New Mexico instead. So we
explored
around New Mexico, a little bit of Colorado, but mainly New Mexico. New Mexico is a really interesting state. Shout out to anyone who watches my videos from New Mexico. Tatiana, shout out to Tatiana. Where should we start? Should we start with the beginning of the trip? I don't know how much is going to be in the video, so we'll just explain everything.
This is the exclusive behind the scenes.
Okay, well, first question is why did you go on a road trip with me? Or what made you want to contact me out of anyone to just like a random person, like you didn't know me really, and you were just like, "Hey, you want to go on a road trip?"
I mean, I've seen your videos, and I'm taking a gap semester because I'm transferring universities, and I had basically 10 days in between when I quit my job and when I'm doing something else. And I was like, I want to do something. And the easiest thing was a road trip, but I didn't want to go alone. And I was like, it was like very near before the 10 days. And I was like, who is spontaneous that might go with me? So I figured I'd just ask you.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Through.
It did follow through. I mean, I guess it is something I would do. I mean, did you think?
I mean, it is. You did it. So.
Yeah. Did you think I was gonna say yes?
No.
Really?
I thought you just ignored my message.
Really?
Because, like, there's so many people.
Yeah, I mean, I do get a decent amount of messages sometimes. It's actually hard
I was just like, you never know.
I mean, if someone propositions me with some crazy shit, it's usually a yes. I'll be honest. Like, if someone's just like, Aiden, you want to do some crazy, wild shit? I'm like, that sounds interesting. Hell yeah, I'm down. Because, I mean,
Yeah, I thought maybe you would. I thought you probably wouldn't respond, but you did. And it worked out. Here we are.
Yeah, I don't know. I usually respond to the crazy stuff. But
watch out saying that, because now everybody is going to be like...
Well, if someone wants to buy me a plane ticket to somewhere, I'll go. I don't really have the funds to do a lot of crazy stuff because I don't make a lot of money or anything. I'm not David Dobrik over here, like, you know what I mean? But
I bet you're, like, super rich and you're just saying that.
And I wish. YouTube doesn't pay me.
You just want free plane tickets.
I mean, I'm just, like, trying to pay rent, barely living, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm not barely living. I'm doing decent. I'm not, like, poor boy over here, Aiden, you know? I'm making decent money to, you know.
College student Aiden.
It's college, yeah, it's college. It's basically, like, I gotta pay rent, and I gotta live, and I gotta eat food. But I have a little bit of extra just to do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And record it. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, it was, I mean, you hit me up and I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. And then I bought the ticket like a week later.
Were you nervous that I'd be like really weird?
I wasn't too nervous because we had talked and you didn't really give me
like 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, we only talked like 3 times, but I didn't get any weird vibes.
I
didn't get any weird vibes. There wasn't any like red flags. Like you never rubbed me as the person to be like a creep or something, you know what I mean?
That's good. That's what I shoot for. To not be a creep.
Yeah, no, I mean it was good. And then I mean I flew into Colorado and I don't know, we okay, we'll start at the beginning of the road trip because I was going to give some general whatever, but let's start at the beginning.
Okay.
First day of the road trip. We got up pretty early.
Wait, I have notes. I wrote down everything we did.
Oh, okay, good, because I didn't. Oh, damn, you have it all down. Okay, cool.
Okay, so day 1, we woke up early and packed up the car and everything, and then we went to Denver to meet Liz.
Yeah, we saw Liz. Liz is an old friend. She was at the meetup, and she was on the road trip. So we've been friends for a while.
She's really cool.
Yeah, she's really cool. But I wish I could see her a little longer. But shout out to Liz. We only got to get breakfast, which she was late for. She woke up. I called her at like 9. I was like, "Are you coming?" And there was no response until like 9:20 when she called me back like, "Oh shit, I just woke up." And I'm like, "Nice."
Then we went to her house, and she said that we could feed a squirrel, but the squirrel was gone.
We couldn't find the squirrel, but we wanted to feed a squirrel.
Saddest part of the road trip.
That was going to be the greatest part of the road trip, but didn't
biggest disappointment.
Second biggest disappointment, honestly. There's one other really big one, but it's fine.
Then we went to Bishop's Castle, which is this like crazy, I don't know, you gotta look up pictures to get the
Bishop Castle. It was just like this one dude, I guess he built this like crazy castle, but it's like
all by himself.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's like really artsy, but it looks
like
super sketchy. Like it reminds me of what's the movie? Series of Unfortunate Events.
Count Olaf's house.
Yeah, it looks like Count Olaf's house. Kind of like it has that kind of vibe with it, but there's
Yeah.
also a giant dragon on the front, which is sick.
There's like these 2 turrets that you can walk up to the top, and it feels like it's gonna fall over.
Yeah, no, you can like.
We were like walking so slow when we got to the top.
The bridge is super sketchy.
The bridge really freaked you out.
Yeah, well, everything.
I thought the circle thing was the scariest because it shook so much.
Yeah, there's this. So you go up these like long spiral staircase, and I mean it takes a little while to get up because it's pretty high up, and then it takes you to this top, this little circle cage, and you sit in the cage, and the wind's blowing, so the whole thing's shaking back and forth, and you feel like you're gonna fall. And I mean, again, this is one dude, and he makes you sign a release form, and then also it says, "Don't shake." What did it say?
It was like, "Don't shake, the structure will collapse."
Yeah, what
like,
the fuck, dude?
While we're standing
on
like,
it, yeah.
Very high above ground.
No, that shit was really sketchy. I don't know. It was really sketchy, but we had to do it.
It was cool.
We did it. It was definitely worth it. I mean, chance of dying was probably only like 50-50, so it's fine.
We made it.
We did make it, and then I really wanted to scream penis. Really
But
loud.
there were children.
There was kids in the castle, so I didn't. But the penis game, I'm pretty good at it. I don't ever lose, but
I think I would have lost.
You were like, "No, don't do it." I'm like, "I'm about to do it," and you're like, "No, don't do it." And then
there was like a little girl. Right
yeah, there was a little girl that we walked past at some point. So I restrained myself.
Good job. Okay, and then we went to Royal Gorge Bridge and Park, but it actually wasn't. It was just like a bunch of tunnels you could hike through.
Oh yeah, we didn't even go to the right area. I don't think. We just
it was still kind of cool.
It was pretty.
We went on like a little hike.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. The tunnel was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a bit of a hike, and then it was really windy, and I don't know. I just remember the tunnel being kind of cool.
Yeah,
and then
it was pretty.
Felt like I was getting rebirthed, or whatever, because like.
Very spiritual experience.
Yeah, it's very spiritual. I felt like a new person. I felt like I went through a portal through time. You know what I mean? Because like you walk this really long dark tunnel, and there's just like a huge light. It's like. I mean, you see the light of the sun or whatever. So it's like, I don't know, man. You're getting rebirthed.
I think that ceremony is like a little bit different.
No, tell me you didn't feel that.
That's the natural version.
It's like being baptized, like you're a new person or whatever. Is that what
I've never been baptized, so I don't know.
I was baptized when I was like born.
Do you remember it?
No. Oh. I think they do it at like, you're like, before you're even 1, I think.
Oh.
So you just get baptized. I was there for like my little brother's baptism.
How was that?
I don't know. I just remember it was a cold, snowy night, and we went to this giant ass church, and then they did it. I don't really remember that much. I was like 7 years old, maybe, or 8, and my little brother was just born. But I guess it was cool. Are you religious?
I'm not.
Yeah, me neither. Well, I guess I was raised Catholic, but I'm not like religious myself. I'm just kind of just go with the flow of things. Yeah. I don't know what I believe. What do you believe in?
I don't know. I feel like it changes on the daily. Sometimes I'm like, nothing is planned, and I just like the chaos of everything.
Yeah.
And then other days I'm like, everything is fate. Everything is
Everything
meant
is
to
fake.
be.
There's some weird shit going
Yeah.
on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
We're in a simulation. Life is crazy.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I believe. I guess I'm agnostic. I guess I believe in something. I believe in the afterlife, but I don't know what I believe in, and I don't really follow religion. But I have a lot of friends that do. My parents are, pretty Catholic, so. I don't know, I was raised Catholic. All I remember is when I was younger going to Sunday school and...
Having to do homework.
Yeah, and then having to go to Mass and kneeling a lot. Because you, kneel, and you sit, and then you sing, and then you kneel again, and then you sing, and then you... whatever, And I never knew what was happening. I was usually just drawing, on gum wrappers. I'd be like, Mom, can you give me a pen? And she always had gum, so I'd just draw on gum wrappers.
When my sister and I were little, we had music lessons at this church, and we were never religious, never raised religious anything. And so my sister, really loudly in the middle of, the church went, "What are those big T's on the walls?"
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
She's learned a little bit since then.
What are the upside down T's? Oh wait, no. Wait,
What
sorry,
kind of
that's
church do you go to?
wrong church. That's the Church of Satan. To clarify, I do not go to the Church of Satan. It's Halloween,
Make that
okay?
abundantly clear.
It's Halloween.
We just watched a horror movie.
We're
in a spooky mood.
Yeah. It was pretty good. What do you think of Sinister 2?
It was creepy. There weren't that many jump scares, though, which I appreciated.
But you did jump at least 3 times.
For the 3 jump scares.
That makes it okay. But okay, jump scares are cheap scares, I think. In horror movies.
I think so too, but they get me.
Yeah. But it's if a horror movie scares you without having a lot of jump scares, that means it's a
really
good horror movie.
Yeah.
Or it freaks you out, which that's why I liked Sinister because
because it's freaky without a lot of them.
Yeah, it's freaky, you're interested in the story, it's kind of crazy. It's not like some shitty horror movie that they put together.
I was spooked the whole time, but extra spooked when it came to the jump scares.
Yeah, that's fair. We tried watching some other shitty movie right before that.
Oh, it was so bad.
It was so bad.
We had to stop.
It's the
that
most
acting.
Yeah, the acting was bad. I don't know. It's just the most stereotypical horror movie.
So predictable.
You could you predict everything that happens basically, and the acting was bad. So everything about it was so bad, and the characters were stupid, just really dumb. So that's how you know it's a bad movie.
Some strong opinions here.
I'm sorry, I'm shitting on that movie. It's so bad. I don't even remember what it's called. That's how bad it is.
I don't know. It's about some flesh-eating virus.
Yeah, and some teenagers in a cabin or whatever, They
made the dumbest decisions, though.
Yeah, that's how Beto. Okay. What do we do after that?
Okay. Then, so after the fake Royal Gorge, we drove to Alamosa, and we found a parking lot there.
Oh, the first night. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you didn't watch the video...
I feel like the first night was the roughest night.
It was 100% the roughest night. I mean, we were sleeping in a soccer mom van, if you didn't see.
Tricked out, though.
I mean, it was tricked out. It was pretty tricked out.
With lights and a little air mattress.
It was cozy, I gotta say. It was really cozy.
Not that night.
But no, that night was sketchy. So we ended up parking. It was pretty late. It was 11 o'clock at night, midnight, or somewhere between there. And we were pretty tired because we drove kind of a lot that day.
Yeah.
And so we're just chilling in the back of the van. We're getting ready for bed, whatever. And first off, a lot of strange noises happening because it was really windy out that night.
Yeah.
Windy as fuck. And it was freezing. It was pretty cold.
And it was really late, and there were a lot of people out and about.
There was just okay, but it wasn't a lot of people, but
it was a couple people walking too close.
Yeah, every 20 I don't know, every 20 minutes there's just random people doing some random things and some sketchy things happening, and it was just we were sitting in there with lights, so I mean I guess people could see the lights on in our van, so it was really sketchy.
Yeah.
But this dude dressed in all black, and he's on this tricked out, it's a bike, but it was tricked out with a motor on it, and then there was something attached to the back of it.
There was a wheel on the back.
Yeah. And this dude, we're in the middle of a parking lot,
it's
the middle.
This giant parking lot to a Mexican buffet restaurant.
Yeah, we never even got Mexican buffet. Kind of disappointing.
Started at 10:30.
We missed it.
It's a little
left
too early for Mexican buffet.
What if it's?
In my opinion.
What
you do you.
Is there Mexican breakfast foods? Right.
Probably.
So maybe it's just breakfast stuff. I don't know, man. Anyways, this dude drives right past our van while we're sitting there, and the doors aren't locked, so I freak out and I like jump up. I remember I hit my laptop down, and now there's like a big scratch on the back of my laptop because of that moment.
No.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. My laptop's okay, but I jumped up. I tried locking the door, but I couldn't find the lock because I don't know. I was like, "Where's the lock? Where's the lock?" And I couldn't see, and I hit it, and then the dude just drives right past us.
I was so scared though because you like locked the car and then you were like watching him so intently, and I didn't look at him at all. I was just like,
oh, I was
is
terrified.
He gone? Is
I was
he gone?
I was literally terrified. I thought he was about to
so
open the
scared.
door.
He drove so close in that giant parking lot. Like,
Yeah, I mean he was
why?
right next to the van, like right there.
Yeah.
Like I like almost like caught eye contact. I think he thought. I think he probably noticed that he scared the shit out of us. Maybe he wasn't trying to do that. Maybe he was just riding his bike.
I
but
hope he wasn't trying to do that. That's not very nice.
it's not. But like either way, like dude, I was ready to jump in the driver's seat and drive away.
Yeah.
But there's all our stuff was in the driver's seat, so like it would have been real awkward if this dude just knocking on the window, like, and me like moving everything to the back of the van so I could drive away.
Yeah, but I feel like after that we were just very on edge, and there were lots of weird sounds.
Yeah, it was really hard for me to
It's hard
sleep
to
that night.
sleep.
Like,
And it was freezing.
Yeah, it was so cold, so fucking cold. But like it took me a while to fall asleep. First off, because there was just noises. Every noise I would hear, I would just picture some weird dude
The
outside
biker
the
guy.
van. Yeah,
He's
or
back.
like yeah. I mean, there was other people walking around too,
Yeah.
and like there's just a lot of like it was just really, really like not a good area, I guess. I don't know. And then like I went to go pee in the back alley, and there was a dude there, and that was also at like midnight, and I ran away. I was like, oh, dude. I just need to pee. I don't want to get beat up or something.
That's like the slogan of the trip. Ah, dude, I just need to pee.
I have small bladder. Just like
I know.
that's why people. My family's just like my family. They just like road tripping with Aiden is the fucking worst because I have to make him stop like every hour or two to pee.
It wasn't that bad. Get out and stretch. It was fine.
Yeah. On the way back here today, I had to pee a lot because I drank coffee and then I drank Red Bull. And caffeine, I think, makes you pee a lot.
Yeah.
So.
But you drink like a coffee and a Red Bull every day. Sometimes 2 Red Bulls.
Okay, yeah, that's facts.
Okay. Then day 2, we woke up and we drove to Santa Fe. We had lunch at Schlotsky's.
Schlotsky's. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
lunch.
sandwiches.
That's all I remember. The sandwiches were pretty solid. They tasted good. It was pretty healthy. I don't think anything.
Solid lunch overall.
Yeah, I don't think anything like interesting happened
Nothing.
there.
Then we went to Meow Wolf.
Oh, Meow Wolf's
which
crazy.
was really cool.
If you've never gone to Meow Wolf, I think I would
Wow.
recommend it. You know, it was a little expensive. I think how much was it? It was like
$30.
It was $30, but
which is a little steep, but it was really cool. There's like not a lot like it.
yeah,
It's very unique.
I would say that it is unique. So like, I mean, I don't know. It's cool. It's basically just like an interactive like art, like tour type thing. I don't know. It's not. I don't know. I mean, it took us like maybe 2 hours to go through.
Yeah. It's like a house, and then like you can walk through the fridge.
Yeah.
The washing machine.
Yeah, the washing machine's like a slide, and then the
It takes you into this crazy. I don't even know.
It's crazy. You walk through the fridge, and then it takes you to like other back rooms, and there's all these really cool art pieces and moving things and things you could play like noises. I don't know. It's cool.
It was really cool.
Did anything interesting else happen at Meow Wolf? Do we have any weird interactions?
There are a bunch of children.
There's a lot of kids running around. Oh, I felt very claustrophobic though in one of the rooms. There's a room with piano and like 6 kids walked in and we were in there.
Oh,
and there was,
that little doorway where a bunch of people like tried to get in or get out. And
I hated that.
It was too small.
I hated that. I was like, dude, we gotta get out of here. I can't breathe right now. There's too many fucking people right here.
Because at first it was just like us.
Yeah.
And then like a whole group of people came and it was
just
so
out of nowhere,
small.
and I was like, yo, let's dip.
Yeah. I like that mirror room when you walk through the like ice box.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
You could change the lights.
You change the colors, and you're just in a giant mirror room. I don't know, it's pretty.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was cool. What did we do after that?
We found showers at a rec center.
Oh, yeah. You're showering in locker rooms? I'm so awkward. First off, I brought my camera bag into the bathroom, right? Rookie mistake because, well, I mean, it's just out there. It's not like lockers or anything. You can't just, like, whatever. And I got to take a shower, and I can't bring my bag into the shower because my shit's going to get wet. So what I did was I felt awkward. I didn't want to take off my underwear or whatever. I didn't want to be completely naked in a locker room, which I guess is a normal thing for dudes to do.
They had, like, private showers, but you didn't want to...
Yeah, well, they had private showers. I didn't want
to watch your bag.
I wanted to watch my bag. So I did go into the private showers, but I left the curtain open so I could make sure no one's trying to steal my shit. Because there was people in there, and this old dude was walking around just completely naked, and I just felt uncomfortable, man. I understand. It's cool. I don't want to see it, though,
Yeah.
Like, I understand it's a locker room, and that's what it's made for. And also, I know I'm not supposed to look, but I'm afraid I'm going to see something. So I'm, like, looking anywhere. I'm like, oh, man.
Just look at the ground.
But also, like, I'm like, get away from my camera bag because he's kind of close to my camera bag,
Naked man is going to steal your camera.
Yeah, he's going to take my camera. I don't know, man. Take a video of his... Never mind. No, I don't know. I'm sure he was a nice guy, but he was singing in the shower, and...
Oh, was he good?
I don't even know what he was singing. It was, like, mumbly. It was, like...
Oh.
Yeah.
He was too nervous to go all out.
Yeah, it's because I was there. No, I don't know. But I grabbed all my stuff. I took a quick shower and then got out of there because I was just like... I don't know. Really just... careful with my camera stuff because that's like my lifeline. If I was to lose my camera, I'd kind of be fucked.
Yeah.
Or if it like was to break or so
yeah, I just brought like my towel and shampoo and conditioner.
See, it would have been nice. That was a nice hot shower too. It was pretty good.
That was a good one. Then we walked around downtown, which was weird. I think we weren't in the right downtown.
There was
like
nothing
there.
going on. It was just like quiet. It was kind of creepy, honestly.
There were a couple little like art galleries and some people selling rugs and stuff.
Yeah, but they're all really expensive. Like.
Yeah.
And then the
was,
rug guy he yelled at me. He's like, "Don't record," or something. And I was like,
after you had already recorded in the other room, though.
Yeah, and I was like, "What do you don't want me to show the world your rugs? Like, what if
free advertisement?
What happens with me recording your rugs? Is that like bad?"
Maybe you thought we were trying to expose him or something.
Maybe. I just I don't understand the point. Maybe he thought we worked for another rug guy, and he was like,
"Oh,
that's
spies."
Competition." Yeah. Actually, when I worked at a toy store, they told us if anyone was recording in the store to stop them. It wasn't allowed.
Why?
I'm pretty sure it's because he didn't want...
another toy store was sending in spies?
Yeah, something like that. The dude was really paranoid, my old boss, or something like that. I don't know. It's some weird shit like that. And he's always just like, don't tell people where other stores are and like all this stuff. Like if a customer needs to... I did anyways, but like people weird. Like... Because I worked in a mall. Like I don't know. He's a weird dude. Like people would be like, "Oh, where can I get this certain toy?" He's like, "Well, don't tell them." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Some managers are just like a little paranoid.
Or like, "Is there another toy store around here?" Which there was another one. So I just told them, I was like, "Go to the other toy store."
Yeah.
Yeah. But
at the restaurant I worked at, the managers were like, "If somebody asks when the restaurant closes, don't tell them."
Why?
I guess they wanted business, but also like if they ask when it closes and we don't say it closes at like 9 and then they come at like 11 and it's closed.
Yeah, what's the point?
Like they're gonna be mad.
Like, that doesn't make any sense though. Wouldn't you want them to come before they close? Like,
I know.
So they know the time. Like logically, I feel like that doesn't make much sense.
It does not make any sense.
Fucking jobs are stupid.
True.
What did we do after that?
Then we drove to Albuquerque and we ate Mexican food.
Oh, we saw the biker gang.
And saw a biker gang. Still salty. I really wanted to go up to the biker gang and ask if I could ride one of their motorcycles around the block with them.
Dude, that's so
Aiden
sketchy.
told me it'd be a bad idea.
Well, because what if it's a bad biker gang? I've watched a lot of gangster, like, documentaries, and there's, like, a lot of bad biker gangs.
Okay, but even if they are bad, am I really the one they're going to target?
I don't know, they target women in general. Like, you know?
I can fight.
I don't know, man, if you could fight a whole biker gang. And I wouldn't be able to help you that much. Honestly, I would probably just get my shit beat.
If you haven't seen the video, I'm like super buff.
Okay, buddy. About as buff as me.
I don't know, maybe more. We need to arm wrestle.
Yeah, you'd probably beat me. I'm not very what's the word? Muscular.
I don't think I am either.
we would get our asses beat. I mean, they could have been a nice biker really gang too.
They seem nice. They seem friendly. They looked intimidating, but I think they were really friendly. How do you know though? I just got the vibe.
The one dude seemed mad.
He was mad because no one was talking to him.
What do you mean?
He was lonely.
No, he was talking to like 4 people.
He wanted another friend. I could have been his friend.
I don't know about that.
I just really want like a lot of friends who are super intimidating.
Yeah, you get on his bike and then I never see you again.
Well, I'll give you the keys. You'll be fine.
You can let me road trip alone after that? Wow, I thought we were friends.
No, you drive to find me. You don't just continue the road trip.
Okay, I mean, I guess I could try.
Bad friend.
I don't know if I'll catch up. I'm in a mom van.
Drives pretty fast.
I'm probably not as fast as motorcycles. They're all like maneuverable and stuff.
Well, point is, missed a great opportunity to ride a motorcycle.
My brother owns a motorcycle. I'll just ask if I could ride his.
Yeah, but is he in a biker gang?
No.
Not as cool.
I guess you're right. It would be cool. We need to go find a nice biker gang online and then we'll email them. A nice worded email saying, hey, we just want to ride on the back of a motorcycle for a little bit.
Email is the way to go when corresponding with biker gangs.
Or Twitter.
Notoriously, email is how they communicate with their fans.
bikergang639@yahoo.com.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Should I email them right now?
Yeah, that's their email. Of the nice,
all of the gangs.
All the nice
all
biker
the gangs.
Only
share
the good
the
ones.
Same
though.
Email?
Yeah, they have like one manager. He manages all their like.
How do I get that gig?
You want to be a manager for a biker gang?
Kind of.
I don't know. Just email him and ask. Okay. I guess.
That's my task tomorrow. Okay, then that night we slept in an apartment complex parking lot. That's a good spot.
That was a pretty decent spot. Nothing sketchy happened. I peed a lot that night because I have a small bladder.
Peed a lot every night.
Yeah. But it was a good spot to pee. I didn't have to worry because we were like pretty hidden and there was a shed and a dumpster. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. No one's going to see me pee. My chance of getting in trouble with the cops, very low.
Every night I was convinced that like you just weren't going to come back to the van because you were going to get arrested for public urination.
That would suck. It is a sketchy game to be playing because you can get like you can get charged as a sex offender.
Really?
Yeah. If you get caught. I don't know if cops would legitimately
do that. Why did you take that risk?
Well, I don't know. I feel like that would only happen if I'm like peeing at a park or something.
That's true.
I feel like if a cop legitimately saw me doing that, I would be like, I feel like he probably wouldn't charge me as a sex offender.
Yeah.
Hopefully, unless he was a fucking dick and wanted to ruin my entire life, then he could. But for peeing, I don't know, man. That would be pretty stupid.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Well,
anyways.
You made it. We're good.
I did. We're good.
Okay, so day 3, we drove to Los Lunas.
Yes,
we met Tatiana.
Yeah, shout out to Tatiana.
She was cool.
Yeah, she was really cool. She was really nice. And whatchamacallit, I put out a thing on Instagram like, hey, if anyone's in New Mexico wants to hang out, hit me up. And I think
then someone called us scum.
Well, yeah, I think he meant it in a nice way. It was like, dude, hanging out with we should hang out. That would totally be scum. I've never heard anyone
before.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone say scum like in a good way.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I guess maybe it's a New Mexico thing.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Do you think they say scum a lot?
I didn't hear anyone else say scum.
I've never heard anyone else say scum, but like maybe that's a thing. Yo, what's up, my scum?
I hate that.
Okay, whatever, scumbag.
That
That was endearing. I promise.
That's like the perfect slang though, because if you're mad at somebody, you can be like, "Okay, scumbag," and
Thanks,
they'll think
scumbag.
that you're like
You're
complimenting them, but really, you're calling them a scumbag.
But then does it really matter if they don't know that you're making fun of them? If you're mad at them?
It's all in your own head. It doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. That was like me when I was in like elementary school. I remember I was really mad once at my bus driver or something, and so I stuck my middle finger up, but I cupped my hand so he couldn't see it, and no one could see it. But I flipped him off, and I was like, "Got him!"
So rude. Why were you so mad at your bus driver?
I don't remember. I think he's a dick. I don't remember exactly
That's
why.
the whole story.
That's the whole story. Yo, elementary school. Yeah, I was a bad kid. No, I wasn't. I was a pretty good kid. But I actually do remember getting in a spitting fight with someone once when I was on the bus.
Spitting at them?
They spit at me, so I spit back at them because I was
Ew.
like, "Fuck you!" And then I got in trouble and had to sit in the front of the bus.
That's the worst kind of fight. Gross.
Yeah, I got in trouble for it.
Did the other guy?
I think so. I don't remember honestly exactly what happened, but I just remember the spit fight happening. And I remember them telling my parents, and then I got in trouble.
Rebel.
I've always been a rebel. What can I say?
One time, I spit at someone.
It's pretty badass.
I have to say, I never spit at anyone in elementary school, though.
Never? Oh, John, I'm in the middle of something, man.
John joined the podcast.
I can't talk right now, John. Sorry. Frick, I just lost my track of thought. Spitting. Have I spit on anyone else? Oh, I know, I got spit on back when I played soccer. I got bullied a little bit.
Aw.
Yeah,
You
I
wanna
mean...
beat them up?
Yeah, please. No, I remember specifically one day this dude, he was like eating a granola bar on the bus, and we were driving to a tournament, and he just like spitted in my face for no reason. But everyone hated me on that team because I was quiet and I didn't really fight back. But when we were playing, I went hard. Like, I don't know. I fought when we were playing like soccer, like in game, but I didn't bring it off the field, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I
That's
just wanted
so
to play
mean.
soccer. It's cool though.
I
But
don't think I've ever spat or been spat at. I was spat at by a camel once, but
damn, did you beat it up?
no.
Why not?
It's a camel.
Don't take shit from a
I'm gonna
camel,
lose
bro.
that fight.
Don't
any
take shit
day.
from any camels.
I know.
I'm just kidding. Maybe he meant it in an endearing way, like how
Yeah.
people say
He
scum.
was like, "You scum."
Yeah, but like.
Love you.
Love you. Much love. Okay. What did we do after that?
Well, when we met Tatiana, we drew flames on the car. Oh, no, that was at the beginning.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the road trip.
Wow, we tricked out the car.
Right at the start of the road
Yeah,
trip.
right at the start. We went thrifting, but we didn't find any, because we were trying to get jean jackets to put patches on.
Oh, yeah. So we were trying to get patches at a lot of the locations we went to make jean jackets, but the 3 different thrift shops we went into,
Did not have a single jean jacket.
there's not a single jean jacket. Not even like one for like a baby or anything. There's just none of them had jean jackets.
They had like denim polo shirts.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
They had like 5.
It's so stupid.
I've never seen anyone wear a denim polo shirt.
That's what
Maybe
I
it's a
mean.
look though.
Maybe.
Maybe we should have gotten some.
Honestly.
All right, then we tried to find sleds to sled down the sand dunes.
Oh.
But no stores carry sleds.
Yeah, we can find sleds, but at one of the thrift shops, I did buy a giant blow-up unicorn. You know, the ones that you, like, put in a pool?
Yeah.
And, because I was like, wait, we might be able to use this to go sledding on. Because we want, okay, so we were going to the sand dunes,
White sands.
white sands.
Gotcha.
And, yeah, I don't know. I wanted to, whatchamacallit?
Sled down.
Sled down. I'm forgetting words right now. I'm
I
sorry.
got
I'm
you.
so exhausted.
I got you.
We wanted to sled down the sand dunes,
And we
didn't
couldn't find any
a sled.
sleds, so we thought that
The unicorn
the
would
unicorn
work.
would be good. But then when we got to White Sands, there were free sleds at like the little check-in spot because people just leave them, which was really nice.
Yeah, the sleds worked really well.
Yeah.
The unicorn, on the other hand.
Not so much.
Yeah, I ate shit.
Also, it took like 20 years to blow up.
It took so long to blow up. I don't know. I don't know why. We had an
like
air
the
pump.
air pump for the mattress in the back of the van.
It just didn't work well for some reason. So we pumped it up. It took us like 30 minutes, and the sun almost set by the time we finished.
Yeah. We still got to watch the sunset, though.
Yeah.
And we slid down the dunes.
Yeah, I ate it, though. I, like, rolled down. It was, I don't know. It was kind of fun, though. But, yeah, I don't know. It was cool. The sand dunes probably my favorite part of the trip.
Yeah, they're really cool. Because it looked like snow. It was crazy.
Yeah, and the sunset was really pretty, and I don't know. It was a really cool spot. And then, I don't know. That was probably the best night, my favorite night of the road trip.
I think it was my favorite night, too. Because after that...
Yeah.
We decided we would just drive to the next location so that we'd be there early in the morning.
Yeah, so we drove pretty late at night. First on the side of the road in this random town. There's only like 3 buildings.
It was like not even a town. It was just like a couple buildings.
Yeah, but
there
had
were like so many people.
There was a lot of people there, and it was like this like Halloween one of the haunted houses, the fake ones that you go through. Haunted village. So it was like, yeah, we got to stop, and it was like $8 or something.
Worth it.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was so scary.
You got jump scared like 15 times. And then you got jump scared by people that didn't even work there.
And little decorations too.
And the little decorations, and I was just like laughing. It was a good time.
I'm super tough though.
Yeah, you're not edgy enough or tough enough.
No, I'm so edgy.
You wouldn't be able to.
I'm so edgy, so tough. Nothing scares me.
You definitely wouldn't be able to get into the salty Splatoon. Oh yeah, you don't get that reference. SpongeBob reference. Ugh. Yo, tell me this. Listen, Piper never watched SpongeBob.
I watched like a couple episodes.
But you never know any of the ones I reference.
Okay, when I was little though, I was only allowed to watch 2 TV shows, and only on weekends, and only 30 minutes.
Can we get your mom on the podcast? I need to ask her some questions.
She's asleep.
Dang it. Why was Piper not allowed to watch SpongeBob, the best show ever made? Is it because of Bikini Bottom?
Regular TV though.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I grew up with SpongeBob.
I watched when I went to like my friends' houses.
That's fair.
Sometimes I'd watch SpongeBob and I'd be like, "Ooh, a treat." SpongeBob. But I don't get your references.
No, I reference SpongeBob the most out of like anything in my life. I don't know why.
But that's kind of nice because you can use like jokes from SpongeBob and just like act like they're your own and pretend like you're really clever.
Well, they're not funny unless you know that they're SpongeBob references.
Well, then you're just not
like if
funny.
I call you a Weenie Hut Jr.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Yeah,
one.
You didn't get that.
I was like, rude.
But if you watch SpongeBob, you'd be like, oh, ha ha ha, really funny, Aiden.
Would I? That's
the same episode of the Salty Splatoon.
Maybe I just need to watch that episode.
He was trying to get into the Salty Splatoon, right? Which is like a buff man, like bar type thing, right?
Oh, where I belong.
But he's like, no, you don't belong in here. Go to Weenie Hut Juniors. And then so he's eating at Weenie Hut Juniors.
You called me a Weenie Hut Junior?
Oh, now you're taking offense to it.
Yeah, because I get it now.
Yeah, you Weenie Hut Junior.
I want to be able to belong in the salt. I do belong in the Salty Splatoon.
Maybe after, I gave you that sleeve.
Except it's fading now.
The Sharpie sleeve. Then maybe you could get into the Salty Splatoon. Because it makes your edginess like plus 10.
It does. I did feel a little cooler.
Yeah. What happened after that?
So after the haunted village, we drove some more and we were out in the middle of nowhere and the stars were so bright, so we stopped on the side of the road and stargazed.
Oh yeah, I made you face your fear.
I didn't think that was a fear though.
But you wouldn't do it.
I was just nervous that I'd get run over by a car. He made me lay down in the middle of a highway.
Okay, dude, there's like no cars on the road. You can see them from like a mile away.
Comes,
but you can see from like
it's over.
You can see like a mile away from each way. You could see the lights because it's pitch black.
I'm blind.
And so I was like, well, I laid down in the middle of that street because that's like on my bucket list. Like that's just like a cool thing. Plus the stars are really pretty. And
there
then
were so
it was
many.
silent. It was completely quiet. So you could hear if a car was coming or hear anything really.
I mean, I did it.
You did do it. So I was like, come into the street. You're like, no. I'm like, come on. It took you a second to walk out.
I felt like one of us needed to be watching.
Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah. I mean, I watched for
fine.
you. Yeah, I mean,
we survived.
I mean, we were careful about it. I watched for you, and then you watched for me.
Yeah.
Or you watched for me, and then I watched for you. It was cool though. No, the stars were really pretty. You could literally see the Milky Way strip. You could see like there were so many stars. Like you don't see that in the city.
It was wild.
Yeah, and it was just like complete silence with a bit of wind, and it was just like I don't know. It was a weird feeling to be just like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And like the pitch black almost, because the moon wasn't even out. It was just stars.
No.
But it was really
We
pretty.
saw like 5 shooting stars total, something like that.
Yeah. It was wild. We had to keep making wishes.
Yours were not good.
5 ponies I'm hoping for.
You only got up to 4.
I did, but I just wished for my
Greedy.
5th. During this podcast, I just wished for a 5th one.
What did you wish on, though?
This podcast, it's good luck. You get 1 wish
Do I get a wish?
per podcast, yeah.
Ooh. I'll make a wish.
What do you wish for?
You can't say what your wish is. It won't come true. Everyone knows that.
Well, then
You're not
say
getting
what
any
you
ponies.
say what you don't want. Say the complete opposite.
The complete opposite.
Yeah. Just say something that you definitely don't want.
I
'Cause I don't know what
definitely
you want.
don't want a pillow full of spiders. That's not the opposite of what I wish for. That's just something I don't
do you
want.
want like a pillow made of spiders? Is that what you want? That's weird, Piper.
I just thought of something that I didn't want. That's not the opposite.
No, it totally. You just want a pillow made of spiders.
How would that even work?
I don't know. Maybe like you kill them all and then like tape them
Ooh.
together. I don't know.
I don't like that.
Or like you just have a bunch of tarantulas make a pillow for you. Like
That's
with
very
their web.
friendly of them.
Yeah, and then they like hang out with you.
Aw. Friends.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
That's like your worst nightmare.
Fuck tarantulas. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm so angry during this podcast. I'm just tired.
Yeah, chill.
I'm not angry.
Can
I'm
you stop being so hostile?
Oh my gosh.
This is the whole road trip.
No, I'm so exhausted. I feel so tired right now. We drove like 7 hours today.
It took longer than that though, because we left at like 8:30 and we got
Yeah.
here at like 5:30.
We got stuck in the snow too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We stopped a couple times.
You had to pee again like 10 times. Okay, what did we do after that?
Then we ate Burger King.
Oh, I saw freaking barbecue all over my hat. It's like my hat
we
smells like
spilled
barbecue stuff.
sauce
It's so
everywhere.
gross. I had to wash it.
And then we slept in the corner of this random parking lot.
I don't remember that night.
It was one with like the million speed bumps when we were driving in.
I don't remember. What the heck? Am I
Oh.
stupid?
It was not that memorable.
Yeah, I don't remember it at all. It must have just. Yeah, no, I don't. I really don't remember.
Okay, so then day 4, we charged everything at a coffee shop.
Yeah,
That's all we did.
That's all we. I mean, I probably like got ready in the Starbucks bathroom or whatever.
Yeah.
It's usually what I
Me
did
too.
in the morning.
Then we went to Carlsbad Caverns, which is like this huge cave.
It's basically Satan's booty hole.
Basically.
It's just a giant hole in the earth that you go into. It smelled so bad.
I wonder if it smelled bad at the bottom because I didn't smell anything at
We
that
might have
point,
got used
but
to
I
it.
feel like I just got used to it.
Yeah. I wonder if we took the elevator if we would have smelled it.
I
Because,
don't
like,
know.
well, we hiked down the cave entrance
It was
instead
like
of taking
80
the elevator.
stories or something.
Yeah, like
It took
80.
a long time.
It took a while, yeah.
But it was so cool. If you just took the elevator, though, you'd miss out on so much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was cool. It was really cool. But, again, it smelled, when you first got in, like, really bad. And then, I don't know.
Bat guano.
Nothing really crazy happened, though. It was just cool to see.
Yeah. We learned about straws and draperies and
And
columns.
Other type of,
Stalactites.
Stalagmites.
Stalagmites.
yeah, whatever they're called. I don't know. It was cool. I don't know. It was just a cool view. That's really it.
Yeah. No, it was really cool. I liked that.
Yeah.
But
it
like
was
nothing crazy happened.
nothing crazy happened. No content, baby. No, it was just, I don't know. I would recommend to see it.
Should I have gotten
This
in a
one's
car
similar.
crash or something for content?
No, that's not worth it. We should have ran out of gas for content.
Honestly, the hitchhiking would be kind of fun.
Hitchhiking would have been interesting.
That's another day, though.
Yeah. That would have
Then
been
we
content,
drove to
baby.
Roswell, and that's where everything fell apart.
Dude, Roswell kind of sucked. Well, I don't know. It was cool. It's just we just got really
We got bad luck.
Yeah, we got really bad luck. And I blame it. Okay, so I found this small Mexican doll on the ground.
In Santa Fe.
And I'm just saying,
She's
we
angry
started
you
getting
picked it
a
up.
little bit of bad luck after that.
Not implying anything there, just
Just
stating
saying,
the facts.
Just saying. But no, what happened in Roswell? Well,
We tried to go camping. We went to the store and got a bunch of food to go camping because we were gonna go to this bottomless lake state park.
yeah, but the state park was just closed.
It didn't say anything on the website.
No, it said it was open online.
But the road just had a block on it.
Yeah, we drive
we tried to call them, they didn't answer.
20-30 minutes out of Roswell to go to this place, and then the road was just completely blocked off. So we drove back to Roswell.
We were so jazzed to camp.
Yeah,
too.
we got there around sunset. It would have been really nice. We were just
Yeah.
gonna cook some ramen, and hang out, but it's closed. So that was kind of a little disappointing. And then I was like, well, then we were like, let's go take showers. So we went to a rec center. The showers kind of sucked.
Yeah.
I can't complain, but I mean, I can complain.
It was only $1.05.
It was cheap.
The man acted like that was a lot of money, though.
Yeah. But I went in the showers. There's only 3 showers in the bathroom, and they were
They were right next to the door to go into the pool.
Yeah, so if someone walks in on you, you're naked. I don't know, it's just awkward, okay? I understand, again, people do that in locker rooms a lot, but I don't want to, personally. Yeah.
I just felt like if somebody opened the door, everybody in the pool would be able to see me. So I just washed my hair in the sink.
This is really awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wash your hair in the sink. Well, I showered in my underwear again, right? But there was no hot water. It was just cold water. I tested all 3 showers at different turns or whatever, and they're all just the same temperature, cold. So it was I took freezing showers,
which is so weird because the sinks were scalding. I had to keep switching sinks because I was burning my scalp.
You just took all the hot water.
It wasn't my fault. There was no controls.
You took all the hot water. That's so funny though that yours was really hot.
But why would they make the sinks have the hot water?
See, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
To the showers.
Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense. But maybe I don't know. I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you.
That's strange.
And then all the shops were closed in Roswell pretty much. Most of them were.
We watched the sunset on top of the car.
That was cool.
That was fun.
That was pretty.
Then we tried to go to the space-themed McDonald's.
Oh, yeah, that was the other thing that was annoying. That was, the main, that was one of the main things I really wanted to see, was the spaceship-themed McDonald's, right? That sounds so sick, right?
The pictures look so cool.
It looks so cool. And we drive up, and I'm, so excited. I got my camera out, and then, we went to the wrong McDonald's first. So I was like, oh,
that was
okay.
my bad.
It's fine. Wrong McDonald's.
Turns out I'm not very good at navigating.
Let's go to the other. There was another one down the street, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's probably it, right? So we drive down the street, and I'm got my camera out again. I'm ready for it, and the thing's under construction, and there's just
you can't go inside.
You can't go inside.
The cool part is all filled up with just construction.
Yeah, there's
materials.
just everything's going on. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? And so we had to go. We went to the drive-thru, got ice cream, but
yeah, we still wanted to take a picture.
I mean, we got a picture.
We asked them if we could go inside and take a picture, and they said yes.
Yeah,
but then 3 people were like, "You're not supposed to be in there."
And we were like, "Oh my god, we got permission.
We
Shut up." But again, there was construction going on inside too, so it just looks like a picture of us
in a construction
site
with a little McDonald's character in the background.
It was kind of funny though.
Yeah.
But also a little disappointing because I was like, this is gonna be so sick, but it looked not very sick at all.
No, it was disappointing, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, again, it wasn't the worst luck. It wasn't the worst thing ever. It was just all these minor inconveniences that started kind of adding up. And then Sunday morning in Roswell, all the shops were closed. There was no one there.
Yeah.
So that was kind of lame.
We got to go to the UFO museum.
The UFO museum, pretty dope.
The Area 51.
That was pretty cool. You didn't know I'm a connoisseur when it comes to alien stuff. I watched
I didn't know
every episode of Ancient Aliens.
I didn't even know that was a show.
Yeah, how do you not know about anything?
Anything?
I mean, like, show-wise, movie-wise. I feel like a lot of the references, you're like, oh, I don't know. I need to make you a list of shows and movies to watch.
Yeah, you do.
Like,
I just get bored.
of
Or, like,
movies.
whenever I watch a movie, I fall asleep.
I mean, that's understandable. I'm not, like, a big movie guy myself, personally. I watched movies when I was a kid. I don't really watch movies that much now.
Yeah.
But there's, like, certain movies and shows that kind of stick with me. But Ancient Aliens, I've been watching that recently. So, like, I knew all the knowledge in the Alien Museum because they kind of talked about it.
He's like, oh, yeah, this one,
I was like, oh, here's the details about this spacecraft
had,
thing.
like, a little tour guide.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that stuff's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting. I like that.
What else happened at the museum? Oh, no. So, I was, like, reading something out loud. One of the plaques, and this lady, she's, like, reading another one, I guess. I'm reading out loud, and she turns to me and just starts staring at me. And I like, am still reading it, but I, like, quieting down as the more and more she's staring at me, and I'm slowing down until I just stop.
Fade out.
And then I look at her, and we just stare at each other, and then she looks away. I'm like, where the fuck are we? I was like, is she an alien? Dude.
I just kind of feel like the whole time we were in Roswell, everyone was judging us.
Yeah.
Like, we went to take a picture in front of, like, one of the little alien things, and the two girls came out, and they were just, like, staring at us while we did our little high five thing.
Yeah, dude, I feel like everyone was just staring at us. Like, everywhere we went. Roswell
Did we, like,
is weird.
very clearly not belong there?
I just think everyone there is actually an alien, and
probably.
they just know that we're human, and they're just like, wow, look at those fucking weirdos. Look at those humans. Oh, that was a question. Do you think aliens think that humans are attractive? Yeah.
Are you asking me?
Mm-hmm.
Or them?
Well, you. I don't think they can respond.
No, I think aliens think we're ugly.
Why?
Because, like, have you ever looked at a picture of an alien and
They're
been like,
hot.
oh,
Oh my
so
gosh.
attractive?
You ever watch Avatar?
Yeah.
Oh, man. The blue aliens, so hot.
You're revealing a lot about yourself right now.
Come on, aliens with big heads and big eyes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So hot. You're telling me you're not attracted at all?
Can't say that I am. But, like,
Weird.
everyone has their types. You do you.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. They probably don't.
So there probably is an alien who is like, ooh, those humans. But I think for the most part, they think we're ugly.
Yeah, you're probably right. But then you hear all these stories about aliens probing people and, like, doing stuff with humans. I don't want to... Let's talk about something else. New subject. Maybe we shouldn't go into this. I'm sorry, I could talk about aliens for days.
What did we do after Roswell? Oh, the night in Roswell we spent at a pawn shop parking lot.
Pawn shop parking
Sketchy.
lot.
But we had, like, a little slumber party. That was fun.
We had face masks, and I gave you a little tattoo, and
we did tarot card readings.
tarot card readings. Which, okay, this is the weirdest thing. So she's reading my... Oh, I read hers. It didn't really seem that legitimate.
No, it didn't make sense.
It didn't make a lot of sense at all. But then she read my, like, if you don't know what
turns out I'm really good at reading tarot
cards.
cards.
If you don't know what tarot cards are, they kind of basically, like, give you, like, a perspective on how you are and, like, kind of like your future.
Yeah.
And, like, they kind of give you
or, like,
advice.
an explanation for, like, what's going on in your life right now.
Yeah. So the first card she reads, it has to do with my romance. And the card is, whatever the meaning was, you just got out of a long distance relationship, and that long distance relationship is haunting you to this day. And I'm like, holy shit, what? I was freaking out. I was like, that's so specific and creepy.
Yeah.
And so I was, like, tripping. I was like, that's weird. I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah.
And then the other two cards were like, there's gonna be a female that comes into my life that's gonna try to, like, ruin me, like, or something.
Yeah, two of the cards were like, there's going to be a duplicitous female who's going to, like, try to get into business with you.
Trying to get into business
Don't
with me?
trust her.
Don't trust her. And I'm like, whoa.
Who is that?
That's kind of creepy. So now I gotta watch out for females.
Two-sided
females.
girls.
Piper, are you gonna screw my life? Are you trying to go in
I'm not
business
trying
with
to
me?
get into business with you.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just making sure. just watching out for myself here.
Do I seem duplicitous to you?
No, I don't even know what that means. I'm
Like,
assuming
two-sided. Two-faced.
duplicitous.
I think.
I can't even say that word.
Duplicitous.
Duplicitous.
There you go.
I got it. I mean, I assumed it was something like that, but.
You assumed that. Oh, it was two-faced.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah. That was weird. That was I don't know. I was freaked out a little bit, but it's okay. We're good. I'm just not gonna talk to girls anymore. That's what I learned.
Just avoid them.
Yeah, and then what did we do after that? Is that the last day?
Oh, no. That night, there's this amazing game. Honestly, best game I've ever played.
Oh, the game, yeah.
You, like, make a sound with something. Like,
And
I'm gonna scratch the couch. You have to make that sound with your mouth.
Naren taught me that. Naren just randomly one day, like, Naren, if you don't know who Naren is, he's like my roommate, my best friend, but like we're just hanging out one day. He's like, Aiden, make this noise, and he just makes a noise, like whatever, like on the, like again, like just some like a, I don't know, slap or whatever, and then you have to try to make that noise with your mouth. And it's really hard. And we play that game
so
for like an
fun.
hour.
Yeah, that was a good night.
Remember Pizza Inn?
Oh, yeah. I don't even remember what day that was.
I don't know. Pizza Inn was the worst pizza place restaurant. Well, okay. It was just a sketchy. We were in a small town, and I was hungry, so I was like, let's get pizza. And Piper's like, yeah, let's do pizza. So we looked at pizza places. The rest were like Domino's, Pizza Hut. We didn't want like fast food pizza. So we went to Pizza Inn.
Turns out that is fast food pizza.
Yeah,
we didn't know that. We thought it was like a restaurant.
It was buffet pizza, and we got there, and we're like, nah, we don't want the buffet. And they looked at us like we were fucking crazy. I was like,
the buffet was like $12.99
per person.
Or you could get a large pizza and 2 large drinks for $10.99.
Yeah, so I was like, why the fuck would we pay for the buffet?
Why would we spend like $26 when we could just spend $11?
Yeah, and be completely content with that.
But I guess that's like not a thing that usually happens there.
Yeah, so our waiter though,
It really threw them off.
dude, our waiter was oh my god, like I don't know if she actually worked there. Like
it was like her first day, or she'd never seen pizza before, or nobody had ever come in not wanting the buffet before.
Well, because yeah, she walked up, she's like, oh, you guys aren't getting the buffet? And we're like, no, can we like do the $10.99 like deal, because they had that at the front. And she looked at us like, never heard of that one.
She was like, okay, sit down.
Yeah, she's like, let me go check. And so she goes and walks away. I'm like, what is happening? Like, she doesn't know anything about
It's like they have a little menu up at the front, and there's like 3 things. There's like the buffet, a large pizza, and like a personal size pizza.
Yeah.
Like 3 things.
That's it. And she didn't understand.
She was like, let me ask.
Yeah, so she comes back and she's like, okay, yeah, that'll work. And then just ask him what kind of pizza we want. And Pepper's like, can we do a barbecue chicken pizza? And she looks at us like we're fucking crazy. And she's like,
barbecue chicken?
What?
I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of barbecue chicken pizza.
She's like, sounds good though.
Sounds good though. What?
So we're like, okay, let's just do pepperoni.
We'll just do pepperoni then, because maybe this place just doesn't have that. But
then she walks away, and there's a poster on the wall for Hickory Bourbon Pizza.
yeah, I'm like, wait a second.
It's like chicken Hickory Bourbon Pizza, which is literally barbecue
chicken
pizza.
And there's 2 giant posters
like
on the wall.
all over the walls.
And I'm like, does she even work? What is happening right now?
Then she came back, and she's like, what kind of crust do you want on that? And we're like, what kinds are there? And she's like, hand tossed, thin, and New York. And Aiden's like, okay, what's the difference? And she's like, I don't know.
I have no idea. What? You work at a pizza place.
Like, there's 3 different
There's
things.
only 3 different things for your pizza place. Just tell us.
I think it must have been her first day or something.
I don't know. My theory was just that no one ever just buys
one ever
pizza.
gets them.
People just go for the buffet. Because, I mean, it looked like there's a lot of plates that people had just left out.
Yeah.
So, like, she had to do, like, a job, and I don't know. She was nice. It was just really funny.
No, she was really nice.
Yeah, like, but it was just, like...
It was just so strange. We're like, where are we? Is this
yeah,
a
it was,
pizza
like,
place?
I've never, like, had, like, that weird of service
Yeah.
at, like, a place. I mean, it's cool. We didn't have any problems. Like, the pizza actually was pretty good after we got it.
It was.
But I just thought it was the goofiest thing that she just had no idea what pizza was, basically. It's like, she just never heard of pizza, and, like...
Never heard of barbecue chicken.
Yeah, like,
and that's
what?
like the one they're featuring. Like,
yeah, what? I don't know, man. It was interesting.
strange.
Overall, though, the road trip was pretty good.
Yeah.
that was, like-
then we then the next day. Oh, the day that we like went to the UFO museum and stuff, we drove to Albuquerque that night and went to the rattlesnake museum,
saw rattlesnakes.
which was just a little pricey for what it was.
Yeah, we were in there for like 5 minutes, and we paid for like, I mean, it was like $6, and we were paying for like $6, which isn't that much, but we were only there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it was like
It was not what we thought.
cool.
It would
We
be.
saw a bunch of snakes. I just wanted to hold a snake. That was
Yeah.
mainly. I was hoping that we'd be able to or something, but
That's okay. But
I mean, it was cool still.
downtown Albuquerque was cute. I liked it.
Yeah.
And then we got a hotel.
Yeah, we got a hotel the last night. My dad was like, "Do you guys want a hotel?"
So nice.
And so
Thank
my
you,
dad
Mr.
ended up
Gallagher.
surprising us, and he's just like, "Yeah, I got you guys a hotel." And I was like, "Oh shit, okay, cool." And that was pretty cool. It was a good night.
Yeah, we got sparkling cider.
We got sparkling
jumped on the
cider.
beds.
We jumped on the beds. We ate some food,
Did
and
some cool
then
tricks.
we watched really, really,
Really
bad
bad
Lifetime
Lifetime
movies, and made fun of them. It was a good night.
Yeah.
And I got the shower and a nice warm shower.
Yeah. The
got to
room was warm.
Take my time and
The beds were huge.
slept in a nice big bed. It was a good night.
Yeah.
And then I
Then
don't know.
today we drove home. Almost ran out of gas, but didn't.
It was like an 8-hour drive maybe. I don't know. We drove back, and that was the whole trip. I mean, overall, pretty good.
Yeah. It was fun. I had so much fun.
Yeah, me too. The only thing is, like, it went so smooth, which is like things that I do don't usually go so smooth. So I was genuinely surprised.
Yeah.
Stuff usually like messes up
Not
or
as
some
good
crazy
of
stuff.
content. Sorry.
No, it was great. I had a blast. I don't know. I mean, I think the coolest part about it was just like spending a week with a complete stranger. Like,
yeah.
I think not even the road tripping part, just like getting to know someone
Yeah.
that you just don't know and having to spend every waking moment with them, basically. and
Having
just-
to.
Well, you know,
Getting
to. Yeah, that sounds better. And then just like, I don't know, getting to know someone. I think that's like the coolest part. And like
Yeah.
really, really learning about someone's life. I don't know.
No, I agree because like usually on road trips you go with like your friends and you know most things about them already. So like long drives, you're just talking about random stuff.
Yeah.
But like we had a lot of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we had some like deep talks and we talked
Found out about each other's deepest, darkest
the
secrets.
deepest, darkest secrets we can't put on the internet. Oh, dun dun dun.
You'll never
Piper's is
know.
crazy.
Aiden's is crazier.
Oh,
You'll never believe what happened next.
Man. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Is there anything else? I mean, I'd rate it pretty high. I would say if you were to ever go on a road trip, I don't know if I could recommend going on a road trip with a stranger, but if the stranger is Piper, then I can recommend it.
That's so nice. I'd recommend going on a road trip with Aiden.
That was a good time. Should we do one last high five? Thanks for watching. That was listening. There's no video. Thanks for listening to.
I mean, if you want to watch your screen while you listen.
Yeah.
You do you.
There might be some video elements I'll throw in there, but we'll see.
I'm
Goodbye.
excited to see the video.
Yeah, I haven't even started editing it yet, so I don't even know how it's gonna show up.
Woo.
So, good night. Goodbye. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
See you later.
Catch you next time.
Have a good time. Go on a road trip or something. Peace.